everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing two craft ideas that I made up. One I got from school and one idea is I just got inspiration from some things. So today I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step tutorial and also listing the materials needed. So let's get started. Okay, so the first craft idea is to make paper worms. So to give you an idea of what a paper worm looks like, here it is. So it may look very hard to do, but trust me, it's really easy. So the materials you need is a pair of scissors to cut out the paper strips you need, paper or any scrap pieces of paper that's lying around your house, a glue stick. I actually recommend using a glue stick rather than liquid glue because liquid glue is very terrible, like T-E-A-R-I-B-L-E, and also it's also very terrible too because it can make the paper very soggy. So I prefer using a glue stick and a pencil. Oh, forgot this is a pen. And last but not least, you need a ruler to measure out your strips. So let's get started. Okay, step one for the paper worms. First, you need to measure the paper strips. So using a ruler and a pencil. So grab your sheet of paper and the measurements is from 0 to 1.5 cm. So keep on doing this repetitively until you reach at least the end of the page. So step two is to cut out the strips that you have made. So grab your scissors and cut. I know this is a very time-consuming project, but it will be worth it in the end, trust me. So guys, always remember that you need to make it as accurate as possible whenever you're cutting, or else it will end up in different sizes. So it will be hard for you to fold it. So just remember that when you're cutting it. So this activity is actually really good for when you have nothing to do at home, or time consuming, kind of like reading, but it's more satisfying and just taking your break off things. So just go with the flow. So eventually, once you're done with step two, step three is you're going to have to count up all the strips that you have and divide it into two.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So once you're done counting up all your strips of paper and dividing it into two, glue the strips together into two big pieces for each file. So grab your glue stick and glue the end of the tip. So just glue this part and then connect it with another part here. Okay, so the last step is to first then glue these strips together like you've glued together like this. And so now the easy part is where you fold and fold. So keep on folding this repetitively like this, and just keep on doing this until it reaches the end. So I recommend that you stand while doing this because since it's a very long strip, it's easier to manage it when you're standing. So try to be careful and since when it gets tangled, just untangle them and just prevent them from twisting and turning so that it will make it easier for you to fold it. So now that you are almost finished, what to do with this part? So you fold the remaining and you chop off this remaining part over here. Just leave a little space so that you can glue it in and glue in the remaining part and stick it on here. There you go. You have a finished worm. See? So it can fold like at least 10 times its size, and it is super long. Like it's at least almost long as this table. So here's my finishing product. Okay guys, let me show you something. Okay, so this is a worm. Okay, getting pretty tall. Okay, we're almost there. That's how tall my paper worm is. And if you're wondering how tall it is and how it combined all together, this is how it looks like. It's even taller than me. See, look. So I bet since my height is 160 cm plus, I think this is more than 160 cm. So let's measure this. Of course, guys, if we're gonna measure, we need some measuring tape. So since this measuring tape is only 1.5 meters tall, so basically I'm gonna mark the spot where the 1.5 centimeters ends, and then I'm gonna do another 1.5 meters to there. Okay, so let's try it out. Of course, the paper worm is taller than the measuring tape. Okay, so according to my math, apparently this paper worm is at least 4.5 meters tall. And in fact, fun fact, it's even taller than the world's tallest man. I know, right? Crazy. This is taller than the world's tallest man. So, wow, this is an epic feat. So, approximately, the world's tallest origami paper worm is 45.5 meters tall in Sentosa, Singapore. So wow, imagine this times at least 4 times or 5 times the size, and yet I think it can go about there to here. So imagine how long that would be. So I'm gonna do something crazy and try to beat that record. So let's see how it goes. Yay! Okay, so the last activity is a bookmark. So this is very, very fun, especially for people who read a lot of books every day and they just need to have a mark on their page. So this is a good activity to do for them. Okay, the materials you'll need is a bent piece of paper. So it can't be a scrap piece of paper because it might show on the other side. So I suggest doing and using a white blank piece of paper, a pencil, and a ruler for measuring out your bookmark, some scissors, and some clear tape. So if you don't have a laminator at home, the option you can use is clear tape so that you can see your design, and also so that it won't get crumpled or wet, so just to make it safe. Okay. So first you have to measure out your bookmark. So the measurements are 19.5 times 5 cm or 5.5 cm. So 19 cm times 5.5 cm. Okay, so the next step, once you have done measuring your bookmark, is to cut it out. So using your scissors, cut it out carefully. So step 3 is to draw your desired design. So you can go wild, you can be creative, you can draw your favorite food, add some few stickers, do a journal aesthetic. You can do anything with it. So at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to do your design. So the only rule you need to follow is be creative and be yourself too. So you can also use like coloring materials to color in your bookmark, like fine liners or coloring pencils or like Crayolas or maybe gel pens too, so that you can color in your work into a more vibrant bookmark. Okay, so now I'm done drawing my design. I'm going to be coloring in. So I'm going to be using my favorite pastel pencils to color it in. Okay, so these are all my finishing products here, especially this big long worm over here. So, just so you know, kids who are 10 years old and below, please have adult supervision when you're using the scissors, because using the scissors when you're 10 years old below is very dangerous. So just to be safe, please have adult supervision, and especially when you don't know how to use like the measurements or the ruler when you're measuring out these paper strips and the bookmark. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new today. And I also hope that maybe in the future you will also do this when you're bored at home with nothing to do. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you next Friday. Bye!